Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel and welcome to weekly reading vlog number 200. This is our 200th week, guys. 200 weeks of weekly vlogging. I can't even comprehend those numbers. I am introducing this vlog on Sunday night because tomorrow is a massive deal. I am starting my new job and I need to keep details a bit more private than I would do normally because of how big of a deal it is. But yeah, I'm starting my new job, and if you have been here a long time, 200 weeks to be precise, you will know that weekly reading vlog number 1 was when I started my new job, and I was vlogging the experience to say like, oh, I've got a new job, this is what I'm going to be doing with my life, and I had that new excitement. That job was actually 2 jobs ago and may have been one of the worst jobs I've had. So that job is gone. The next job is gone, and 200 weeks later we are starting what I want to be my forever company. Not my forever job, because I mean, they said in the interview they don't want you in this exact position for like more than 2 years, but this company, like, am I gonna jinx it now? I feel like I can live my life now being in this company and committing to this company and developing with them internally. So, oh my god, I sound like a poster child for them. But yes, I cannot actually tell you who they are. So, it's the night before. I'm very nervous. It is 10:35 and I'm actually gonna head to bed pretty soon. I'm just gonna call Cole, like say my goodnights and go to sleep, because I'm gonna be up at 6 to leave at 7 and be in the office for 8:30. So it's a bit of an early morning for me. I'm nervous. Plans for the week though, we are moving with the end of July into August, so that means I need to finish off my July TBR and get cracking on August's. Let me head over to the TBR cart. So technically I have 2 books left on my TBR, but I'm not stressing about them. No, 3. The third one is the final book in a series I've been reading, which is Shattered Veil by Eliza Modiste. I'm getting a PR box come through on Thursday, hopefully, for that book, and I can talk about the book and the merch and everything with you guys. And I just thought I'd check my planning to see what I've done with that, and I have put that on my list for the next 3 days. Fantastic. So in a way, I know that I am not going to read that like tonight. I'm not going to read it while I'm working tomorrow, clearly, but I will make sure my Kindle is charged when I get home, and then I will hopefully be reading Shattered Veil tomorrow night. I've given myself 2 days for the other book on my TBR. This planning hasn't gone very well. I've given myself 2 days to read Tower of Dawn. Who knows? That might work, because I'm working at the office. I don't even know what time my day finishes yet. I'll work in the office, I'll come home, and all I'll need to do is sit and read and then get up again and leave in the morning. I do have my chatty live Wednesday night. It's gonna be a push. I am gonna try. I am genuine. I'm gonna make the effort. So this is book 6 in the Throne of Glass universe. I have not even started it yet. I'm quite daunted by this one. I think Empire of Storms was my least favourite so far, and my main problem with it is that we didn't see much of our main character, and this book, our main character isn't in it. So I don't know, I haven't been excited to read this, and that's why I've been putting it off, but it looks like I'm reading it over the next couple days. My plan for the rest of the week, to make sure I tick off my whole TBR, is to read a book called Cult. I can't remember who the author is right now, but that is another book I have on my Kindle, and the review needs to be up within the next week, so I need to read that one. I also need to finally get to Reckless by Elsie Silver. This is book 4 in the Chestnut Spring series. This one was the TBR jar pick in July, and or was it June? No, July. And I read Heartless and Powerless, so I need to read Reckless. I am excited to read it. I've just been putting it off because I know I'll love it, so I just was like bulking out my TBR. And then according to my planning, I'm also going to try and read this by the end of the weekend, The No-Show by Beth O'Leary, which was Andy's TBR pick, plus about 700 pages of ebook. I'd say this is a stretch. It's a fresh week. I think I'm gonna have a lot of energy just because it's like I've got a lot going on in my brain, so I think I'm gonna be able to just stay committed to reading and enjoying, and oh my god, this is a big week. This is a big deal. I'm trying not to stress. Help me get through it, guys. I'm so glad you're here for the ride. Welcome to weekly reading vlog 200. Okay guys, first day of me being corporate, making myself corporate. I have my version of curled hair, which means I left it in plaits overnight. White top, black trousers. You know, this looks messy behind me. It's not messy. Can I even get the shoes in frame? Heels. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. It's like 2 hours till I start, but it's like at least an hour's drive, so you need to leave an hour and a half. So basically I'm already late, but I'm not already late because I've got 2 hours till I start. But happy with the outfit. Hello. I literally just pulled up at my new job and it wasn't a very nice drive. So I said to you it's like an hour. I think I said to you it's like an hour, or I said in last week's vlog. So, you know, the distance isn't nice. There is hair in my glasses. And I spent the first 40 minutes of it stuck behind a fuel tanker, so that really slows the journey down. And then everything was fine until I got to nearly here, like literally around the corner, and this guy was pushing me along, like pushing. And yes, it's a 60, but I don't know how I could have done 60 on that road and made this turning to come into here. But God, did he get a shock when we both pulled into the staff car park. Can't wait to meet him, whoever he is. This is a big car park and it's basically like there are a lot of people here already. It's 8:07 in the morning. Oh, I'm getting stressed. There are people coming in like every 20 seconds. Oh my, why does my car keep locking itself? Jesus. I have 20 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do with that 20 minutes because I'm stressing. I might just scroll on my phone. But yeah. The Stanley is ready. I didn't know whether that was a bit showy for day one, but the Stanley is ready. My heels are on. I can do this. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. It's only Monday evening. That is a long day. I left here at 7 and I got back at 6. That is a very, very long day. Wasn't the most thrilling of days. I think I could admit that on the internet. Very much, here's your laptop, here's your phone, here's how you would do things, here's the toilet. Tick off this GDPR policy, like very first day vibes. We'll see what happens the rest of the week. I have high hopes. Hopefully they are met. But yeah, I have a package. Perfect thing to come home to on a first day of a new job. It's a Tandem package and I believe this is a book called No Romeo. It is one of their first Discord buddy reads. I'm not quite sold on the premise yet, but I was excited to give it a go. And I think you're supposed to annotate the book, so I'm expecting some good annotation tools. Okay, I have high hopes. It is a chunker. So this is No Romeo by Donna Lamb. Oh, okay, Tandem. We have some knockoff mild liners. I think we could admit they're knockoff mild liners. We have 2 of those, 2 purple ones. We then have the nearly transparent sticky notes. They're like grey. We have some emoji stickers. There you go. Hopefully I do feel all of these emotions. And then we have some different colour tabs. So obviously not what I would usually use to annotate, but that's, you know, what they want to go for. Which is absolutely fine. I will give it a go. So it's like instead of sharing the Instagram stories, you actually share your thoughts in the Discord, like with it annotated. It says, your wedding day is meant to be the happiest day of your life, not the day you discover your groom is a cheating jerk. When I run, strong arms catch me. It's a shame they belong to my arch nemesis, my ex's nemesis rather, Oliver Dubell. Rich and powerful, the man is sin in a suit. He's also arrogant, demanding, and infuriatingly irresistible. When my wedding disaster goes viral and deportation hangs over my head, Oliver offers me a deal. Help him ruin my ex in exchange for a visa. The fine print, move in with him. I want to laugh in his face until I discover how ruthless he is. So I decide to repay him by making his life a living hell, and he retaliates by being nice to me. Which is where things become really weird as lines blur and pretend act suddenly begins to feel real. I can't speak. Wow. So this is coming out soon, has come out, not actually sure. I will do some more digging and try and let you know. But I'm gonna be part of the read along for this. I will wait for more instructions from Tandem, but yeah, this could be pretty cute. So I will update you on how this goes. For now, I'm making dinner and then I'll be reading Shattered Veil by Eliza Modiste, and I want to finish the whole thing today. I have no other plans. That is my only plan. We'll see how that goes. It is Tuesday morning. I am noticeably more tired already. My hair is coming down. I'm going to read Shattered Veil because I only got up to 21% last night and fell asleep. So I'm going to read a little bit more of that. It's 8 o'clock, so I have half an hour until I need to be inside. So we're going to read for at least like 25 minutes. It is Wednesday. It's 9 p.m. I got back, ate dinner, did the Patreon chatty live. It's already 9 o'clock. So I need to shower, get in bed. I have reading plans, I have reading updates to give you. I'm just a little bit tired. This is all happening very quick. The weekdays are over quicker than I need them to be. I still need to clean the kitchen. I'm putting that off, but I should probably go do that now. Anyway, first thing I need to tell you is I just finished Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. I listened to this via audio over the past 2 days, and unfortunately it didn't do it for me by the end. So I actually finished it, like pressed return on my phone, and I had chills. The last sentence of this, like I was like, oh, that was good. Like she's really like packed a punch in there. And then I thought, wait, what? We've missed a whole chunk of the story. So this is about a town called Echo Ridge. I'm holding it as if you can read it from here. I mean, pause to read if you'd like to. So there are 2 homecoming queens who have died. One in 1995, one 5 years from the current date. And Lacey Kilduff was found dead in the aptly named Murderland Halloween Park. And our main character, on moving to this town, has to go to this Murderland Park. It's still open but rebranded. She has to get a job there, and it's like a big feature of the story, and I actually think it's a big feature on the blurb. It's not actually used. It's kind of dribbled in a little bit, but then it's not like an actual part of the story, I don't think, and that really was a bit for me. So it would have been 4 stars for being a very good thriller, but actually that whole like Murderland not being a thing, I mean obviously it was a thing but just wasn't a part of the story. I didn't love that, so I put it down to a 3.5. I did really like it. I'm glad I read it, but yeah, it's not like my new favourite thing. So this one will be unhauled, unfortunately. In terms of audiobooks then, because I will need a new one on my drive to work for the next 2 days, I'm going to go back to a book that I read a very long time ago, but I want to reread it, and that is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I don't know what version this is. It's Australian, I believe. But I always wanted to hang on to a physical copy and make it part of my forever collection. Saying that, will it hold up on reread? I don't know. This is the experiment we're doing, so I've only read it once. I do remember the twist, so maybe it won't pack the same punch as it did the first time. I'm gonna find out, because the reason why, I have Family of Liars, which is the prequel, and I was sent this by the publisher and I haven't read it yet. So I wanted to read We Were Liars to then go back and read the prequel. Whether I'll do this physically or by audio, I don't know, but I do have both, so it'd be cool to read them both. I do have mismatching editions though. So this is my new audiobook for when I'm on my travels. And then I still need to read Shattered Veil. I'm halfway through it now. Didn't finish it yesterday. No hope. I fell asleep. And I also need to read No Romeo by Donna Alam. I haven't even taken the picture for Instagram yet. I haven't started the buddy read. It was all very quick on when it actually arrived. So yeah, I haven't really been planning this into my reading. I hope Tandem don't mind too much. But I do need to get cracking on this. I need to take a picture of it before I start annotating. Or do I take a picture once I've started annotating? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I do need to start reading this one. I need to get up to page 60 by today. That's not going to happen. I'm just going to read the first chunk and then catch up tomorrow and then do a big catch up over the weekend. But yeah, need to read for this. Haven't started Tower of Dawn. I'm basically all over the place because I'm leaving here before 7 and I'm getting home after 6. By the time I'm back and have eaten, I'm out of time. It's bedtime. Eaten and showered, it's time for bed. So yeah, I might have to give in and get an energy drink tomorrow, if I'm completely honest, because I just need that little boost. I am very, very tired. Obviously after this week, it's going to be mostly remote working, which is so much easier because I can move from my bed to here. I can finish at 5 o'clock and I'm home. But just for this week, it is killing me slightly. Hello, it is Thursday evening, it's 6:30, I just got home, found out that I can work from home tomorrow, so yay, the first full week has become 4 days, which is still too much, since it's 2 to 3 days a month, but first week. Overall, gone pretty well. I have a call with my boss tomorrow to just chat about how it all went, so we'll see. Sorry if you can hear the kids screaming, they are playing outside. I don't know where they are, they're like behind trees. But anyway, I got a very exciting large box today, which is actually great because I needed a box to send Victoria's birthday present in. Here it is. This is actually from, I think I've mentioned it, it's from the author of the Shattered series. I've been reading the ebooks and I've actually been really enjoying them, and I'm not saying that because this box is here. I've been having a good time with the books and I feel like they have a hell of a lot of merit and not a lot of publicity. So apparently a lot of these boxes have arrived really beat up, so we're gonna hope that mine isn't one of the beat up ones. Oh, it is kind of falling apart. Okay, I'm just gonna hold things up rather than pan you down. This is more an experience for me than for you. This is what we're looking at. I think something's broken. This is what we're looking at with a lot of stuff in here. I'm hearing broken things. We have these. I don't quite know what they are. They're just kind of squares, but I like them. Oh, I haven't actually read these quotes yet, but we have some quotes from the characters. We have a bookmark that says "Seek Shattered Veil," and it's part of the cover with a little dangly heart on it. Focusing on my reusable shopping bags. Here we go, little bookmark. Oh, something fell in the box. We have a sticker for the bar that they go to, Henry's. Okay, yeah, there is like glass in here. It looks like it's all okay. Book is massive. Right, so this is Shattered Veil that I've been reading on my Kindle. I'm gonna finish it on my Kindle because that's what I've been reading it on. It is signed. I didn't know this book was so big. No wonder it's taking me days to read it. So I'm about halfway through this right now. But yeah, a signed copy of the book. I'm probably gonna have to order the first two because I do wanna keep the whole series. I'm really happy to have this. We have a candle, which is scented as Cassie Cohen. Totally not a stripper. Notes of vanilla burning wood and damn I'm buzzed. Oh, I love that. Sorry, I look so disheveled. Oh, this is the mug. I really like that. So it says Shattered Veil. It's a glass mug. Big fan. I think there's some more stickers in here. Then we have another, James Turner, actively pining, full of angst, getting dragged to a strip club. Notes of whiskey and a tattooed bearded man. Oh, yeah, I like that one. I do like that one. We do have some more stickers in the bottom. We have the author sticker. So it says Eliza Modiste. And this one says romance and banter and girls gone missing. So I'm probably gonna stick all my stickers in the book to like, you know, keep them to say this is where I got them from. I am so appreciative of the author for sending this my way. I think it's absolutely adorable, and I will be like taking pictures and post them on Instagram. And actually on the day of filming, this book just got released today. So I think that's really cool that I have this here today. I'm gonna do a couple posts on Instagram and stuff. But yeah, very happy to be able to take part in reading these books. I think they're absolutely fantastic. They do not get enough hype. Like, I will bring it down a notch. They are not 5-star romance reads to me, but number 2 and number 3 is seeming like it's going to be a very solid 4-star read, and would recommend highly. And yeah, I love this. It's quite thick. I'm a big fan, big fan. Okay, I am so tired. It is Friday, like it's Friday night, but it's actually Saturday, early hours of the morning. Why won't I focus? There we go. I have had a busy night in the end. I was just doing a little bit of editing and chilling. And then my dad was like, I need to fix the aircon on your car. I've gone all week without aircon in my car in this really hot weather, and it's kind of been okay. Like, it's been bearable because it's just been me in the car. I need to put you somewhere. There we go. It's just been me in the car, so it's all been okay. But I am driving a friend tomorrow, and it's supposed to be hot again. So he's like, look, you cannot drive with your friend in your car with no aircon. So he's fixed the aircon for me. Then we were watching a little bit of like Olympic recaps that I wanted to watch because they actually have like all of the apps on their TV. So I did that, and then I was like, oh, I want to read my book when I get home. So it's like, I don't even know what time. It's 1:45. I'm still just chilling. I'm getting up at 7 to do things, but it's 1:45 right now. I just finished, I'll hold up the physical book. I just finished Shattered Veil, and so happy that I got to read this series. Like, this has made me so happy, and owning all the merch and stuff has made me incredibly happy. So this one is going to be a 4-star. So the series for me went 3, 4, 4. I'm really excited to see what else this author writes. I think she has got such a talent for making you care about the characters. Like James in this one, I just would have done anything for him. So I think this is pretty damn good. It's a good series. Is it perfect? No, not yet. I don't think it's perfect. I think we're a little bit long. We're at 600 pages for this one, so I know that's the trend right now, but a little bit too long. But yeah, I just had a fantastic time reading these, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity. So we have that. Speaking of books I'm so happy to have the opportunity to read, I went to my parents and I hadn't changed my Amazon wishlist from my parents' house. So there were some books there waiting for me, both from the lovely Laura. Like, Laura is just so fantastic. She is so kind, and she sent me some books as as a well done for like my first week at my new job. So we have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I have wanted to read this for a little while because it's getting a lot of hype online. It's one that I just wasn't sure about, but with all the hype, I thought I had to. And Cole's stepmom wants to read this, so she wants my opinion. Only the extraordinary belong in the kingdom of Ilia. The elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Ilia and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Payden Grey, an ordinary posing as a sidekick to blend in with the elites. When she unsuspectingly saves one of Ilia's princes, Kai Aza, she's thrown into the Purging Trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elite's powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will if he discovers that Payden is completely ordinary. It does actually sound really, really good. I think you might agree with that. The other book she gave me is The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. This is the second book in the Windy City series. It's about Ryan and Indy. Ryan is captain of the Devils, Chicago's NBA team, and the last thing I need is the distraction of my sister's best friend moving into my apartment. I'm not even reading more. We have a sister's best friend romance. I'm here for it, and it's actually a manageable length. It's like 500 pages. That's way better than all the other romances are right now. We'll take 500 pages. So thank you, Laura, for being a gorgeous, kind human. I'm supposed to be doing way more reading. I'm supposed to finish like 3 more books than I have. And the Tandem read along has just not been happening, to be honest. I had a little bit of a bad experience in the Discord with somebody just being confusing. Not a member of Tandem, just somebody taking part, and it's really like made me not want to contribute and not want to like chat in there. So it's kind of failing ever so slightly. I've only read 2 days worth of the buddy read. I think I'm supposed to have read 4 by now. I'm gonna catch up over the weekend. I'm just not feeling it right now. I haven't read Tower of Dawn yet, and the live show is in 11 days. Should probably do that. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed because it's way past bedtime. Okay, so I made a mistake in choosing my new nail salon because this is next to the secondhand bookshop. So I should only be allowed to go get my nails done after the workday when the bookshop isn't open. Because yes, I've come back with very fantastic rainbow nails. Big fan. Turns out though, this nail salon, so you pay for the biab, you pay for the gel colour, fine. They also add £3 to your bill if you want more than 2 colours, which I don't understand that because it still takes you the time to paint it. Switching between a bottle does not make that much difference. So yeah, kind of ripped off for these. Anyway, I went to the secondhand bookshop. I came out with 5 books. I spent £6, so it's all okay. The first one is just me. I nearly didn't do this and I was like, oh, whatever, you'll regret it. I got another copy of The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. So this is actually my 3rd copy of this book. Is my copy close enough to show you the problem? Oh, where's N? So this is my copy of I'll Give You the Sun. It's actually never been read because I read it via ebook when I first read it. And this was my copy of The Sky is Everywhere. I don't like this. It's actually less beat up than I thought. I thought it was more beat up. This one seemed like a better choice because this matches this. But it is actually like the spine's a little bit broke, but this one the spine's a little bit broke. Overall, this is in better condition, so this is the one I'm keeping. The new Jandy Nelson book that I have been waiting. God, when did this come out? I read it in 2018. It actually came out in 2015. Wow, when did this come out? 2010. Okay, so I have been waiting since 2018. 6 years. Wow. For another book in Jandy Nelson's collection, and it's coming out in September. I have it pre-ordered. I don't think it's going to match these 2 because that would just be too convenient, wouldn't it? But I just wanted at least these 2 to match because this copy I don't like. So I'm unhauling this one. This is one of my favourite books of all time. But I'm unhauling that one so that I have a matching set. I'm actually not going to put that in my book haul because net books, we don't change. Okay, so then I've got 4 new books. The first one is Trust in Me by Sophie Mackenzie. I sent a picture of this to Chelsea to ask if she'd read it because she loves Sophie Mackenzie. At least I think she does. Yeah, she does. Why am I doubting myself? It's an adult thriller by this author. Wanted to give it a go. I've just noticed there is like sticker mark on it. This is probably going to be like a trash it, read it kind of book, but I thought it sounded fun. I then have 2 Lucy scores. I have The Worst Best Man and Maggie Moves On. Like, they both sound good. I like Lucy Score's writing. The bride is a doll, the groom is the perfect gentleman, but the rest of the wedding party are the stuff of nightmares. Rich, vapid, entitled, and the best man more like the worst man. but maid of honor Francesca takes her duty seriously. There's no way she's going to let that pretentious, judgmental jackhole ruin her best friend's wedding, no matter how sexy he is. So we see what's going to happen there. Maggie moves on, sounds adorable. I wasn't too sure about it, and then I read a few more sentences and I was like, okay. House flipping sensation and YouTube star Maggie Nichols can't wait to dig into her next challenge. So I was like, that's boring. Arriving in a tiny American town with only a coffee maker, Maggie is prepared to restore a crumbling Victorian mansion in 4 months or less. She has her to-do list, her blueprints and her team. What she doesn't have is time for sexy, laid-back landscaper Silas Wright. So that's all we're going to read there. Obviously we know what is going to happen. And then this one I have seen in the charity shop the past couple times I've been in there. Haven't picked it up. Oh, you're joking me. So there is another booktuber that donates to this, or Bookstagrammer, I should say, that donates to this place because there were so many subscription box books. And I've just flipped open the back of the book and I have found the Tandem, like, reading prompts. So I wonder who had this. I'm going to throw these out because I don't need them. Like, I'm not going to do bookish homework while reading a book. But this makes sense. This is why I saw this book, because I asked to be on the read along and didn't get on. It's Another Life by Jodie Chapman. How funny is that? It's so funny. So this, basically, as I've described some of my favourite books, just gives me normal people vibes. Sally Rooney vibes. Nick and Anna work the same summer job at their local cinema. Anna is mysterious, beautiful, and from a different world to Nick. She's grown up preparing for the end of days in a tightly controlled existence where Christmas, getting drunk, and sex before marriage are all off limits. When Nick comes into her life, Anna falls passionately in love. Their shared world burns with poetry and music, cigarettes and conversation, hints of the people they hope to become. But Anna, on the cusp of adulthood, is afraid to give up everything she's ever believed in and everyone she's ever loved. She walks away and Nick doesn't stop her. Years later, a tragedy draws Anna back into Nick's life, but rekindling their relationship leaves Anna and Nick facing a horrible choice between a love that's endured decades and the promises they've made to others along the way. So that is why that sounds so stupidly familiar, is I asked for a copy of this book and I didn't get it. So now I feel like an idiot for buying it, but at least the money went to charity. Decent book haul for a Saturday morning. I have now got to get ready and go out to a food festival with my bestie. God, that was cringy. Why did I call it that? Just my best friend. So yeah, need to go and get dressed. I don't know what to wear. It's so like muggy and horrible outside. It's disgusting. But yeah, I do need to get dressed to go out. Probably need to stop buying books. That might be a good idea. Hello, just filming a quick like jump in on my computer because that's where I'm sat. I look like absolute crap. I was considering doing reading sprints today, but I don't know about this. Might be able to judge myself up a little bit. Do I? Is this me convincing myself to judge myself up? Right, reading We Were Liars. I'm 88 pages in to this, listening via audio. I don't think this is going to go that well. I don't think it's a good reread book because things that are very shocking aren't clearly shocking because you know what's going to happen. So don't think I'm going to love this one this time around, but we'll see. Then what I need to do, I need to sit and read No Romeo by Donna Alam, and I'm considering sitting here and not finishing sprints until I finish it. Like, I'm 61 pages in. I do have other things to do today, so maybe that's a bad idea. It is a bad idea. I am going to sit here now and get at least like halfway through it. I have all of my like annotation supplies from Tandem, so that is what I'm going to do. Got my cup of tea, I'm going to set myself up, just listen to some music or something, and storm through this. So I will give you an update later in the day. Somehow it's already 4 o'clock on Sunday. I don't really know how that's happened. Yesterday was a long day. It was a good day, but it was a long day. So we went to the food festival. I literally don't think I filmed anything. I just was in my own little headspace yesterday. I don't know what was going on. We went to the food festival. I had some like barbecue brisket chips. They were pretty good. Everything at the food festival seemed to be different versions of like loaded fries though, so that was kind of disappointing. And then we came back to my flat and decided to go out for a drink and tried to think of somewhere where there'd just be like a little bit of sun and it was kind of cheap and it was, you know, in town. Went to like a sports bar that's connected to a club. My friend pulled, so I was third wheeling for a little while. There was this guy who was asleep that we hadn't noticed. Turned out to be the guy's best friend. So he then woke up and joined in the conversation. Then we ended up in beer colour, dancing on the tables. It was a very strange night. I got back about midnight. I don't know what was up. It was just a strange day. This morning, I was a little bit groggy getting out of bed, but somehow I've spent the whole day, I don't know how we're already at 4 o'clock, but I have been hanging about the whole day. I'm reading No Romeo. I've got to page 230, and I think I'm done with this for the day. It is a 12-day buddy read, and I think I'm now ahead with it, but yeah, not absolutely besotted with this book. It's an easy read, but I'm kind of wasting so much time on it because I'm annotating it for the Tandem like Discord thing, where I would probably just like to storm through this and finish it, whereas annotating's taking me a bit of extra time. I kind of only like to annotate books that I love, so making me waste a bit of time. I'm now going to sit and do a paid collaboration with a company. That's loud. I'm hoping that there is more of a future for them with my channel after this initial feedback thing. I might be able to tell you a little bit more in the future. But yeah, it's basically sitting and doing a bit of bookish admin and giving my opinion on some stuff. So I'm going to do that. So I won't be reading, but I'm doing bookishy things. So I had to leave it till this weekend. Couldn't really do it during the work week when I started my new job. And then yeah, hopefully I'll read some more tonight. But I just feel like this vlog's been a bit flat. Started my new job. It's supposed to be very exciting. And I'm just a bit I'm obviously not going to go as far and say that I've got the Sunday scaries after 1 week of a job. That's clearly not it. But I am like, oh my god, let's do it all again next week. And yeah, just see what comes from another week of work. But I just don't think my sleep is recovering in time. I think that's it. I think I need to sleep, but not lose a night, you know? I need to stop talking and do this admin. Guess who just forgot to wrap up the vlog? It's Tuesday. I forgot I was vlogging. I vlogged for 200 weeks and I forgot I was vlogging. This vlog, let's just write it off in our brains. It's been a little bit of a flop, and that is because I started a new job, and that's okay. I don't think I realised quite how much my brain was going to be occupied, like how much I was going to struggle to get home and read or make content or just do anything that wasn't just like exist. It's probably the time that a normal person would take a break, but I'm like, no, let's carry on. So I don't have much more to say to you. I've been reading a couple of things at the point on Sunday and at the point today. None of it's finished. We're just here, we're existing, we're having a good time. So please leave me any sort of office-based emoji, whether you've got like, I don't know, there's a desk, computers, throw a calculator in, anything like that, to show me that you got to this point in the vlog. I really appreciate all of you guys, and just yeah, thank you for bearing with me when things don't quite go to plan and I should have been taking a break. But hey ho. I hope it was a good vlog. I'm gonna crack on and film vlog 201 now and give updates on my giant TBR for the week. So make sure you stick around to hear all about that. But thank you so much for watching this one. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.